What's up, guys? Hey, this is Christian Brindle with Six Figure Medicare Agent. Hope this video finds you doing well. And we're back with another video. Today, we're going to talk about two things, and it's actually really a pretty simple concept, but the two things you just have to nail if you want to be successful in growing your business and becoming an insurance agent, an insurance professional, and hitting that six-figure income, that coveted six-figure income. Because once you really get to that point where you go from 0 to 6 figures, that's how you know you've made it. You belong in this industry. You're going to last long term, and you're going to be able to keep growing and just becoming a better version of yourself. That's what Six-Figure Medicare Agent is all about, by the way. It's not that, 6 figures is the ultimate target or anything like that, or that's where you need to stop, or that's even necessarily that big of a deal. I mean, it's a comfortable living, but it's more so just to help agents be able to get from point A to point B. And I believe that I've never met anybody that's reached a six-figure income in this business that I can recall that flamed out or necessarily anything like that. I mean, I've known people that have sold their businesses, but to me, it's a very good indicator that you're going to be here over a longer period of time, and you're not just going to be in for a year or two and then quit. So that's what Six-Figure Medicare Agent is all about. I believe that these two things I'm going to talk to you about in this video are going to be the main key differences that separate a person that makes six figures in their career, that goes from 0 to 25 to 50 to 75 to 100, and those that don't. But before I get into that, guys, I got to talk to you about my favorite telemarketing lead company in the world, and that is Lead Heroes, guys. Lead Heroes has got you covered when it comes to telemarketing leads, whether it's Medicare supplement leads, medical expense leads, turning 65 leads. They just got something for everybody, my friends. They have all different kinds of services you can use. You can even do custom calling, where you can pay one of their callers by the hour to do a custom calling campaign of your choosing, where you really do specify what it is that they're trying to accomplish, whether it be live transfers, preset appointments, leads, whatever the case might be, or you can just pay per lead. Guys, just because you watched this video today, Lead Heroes is going to give you 10% off all orders that you make on their website with a coupon code listed down below, and there's also a link to their website, so go check them out, give them a try in 2021. All right, guys, let's talk about what are these two things that really differentiate those that are successful from those that aren't. And it's going to be probably more of a simplified answer than you might be expecting, but it's true. And sometimes simple is what you need to know. Sometimes you need to keep it simple, stupid. The first one that I'm going to talk about today, the first trait that you have to have and practice in your business over a long period of time is consistency. What do I mean by consistency? Well, I've known plenty of agents in the business over my time that are incredibly talented agents, but they're not consistent in their business. Maybe they go really hard during AEP, or they accomplish a whole bunch during AEP, but then they don't work very much during the rest of the year. Or maybe they'll work really hard for a week or two or even a month, then they'll take 3 or 4 months off. They never really hit their full potential in their business. Now, I'm not saying you can never take any time off. I'm not saying you can never take time for yourself or go on vacation. Of course you can, but when it's to the point where, there's never any consistency and it's just chaos, right? When it's to the point that you're taking off as much time as you're working, or maybe you're taking off 25, 30% of the entire year when it comes down to it, you don't want to do that. Consistency to me is getting up every single day and showing up to work at the same time. There's been so many different sayings, and the numbers are going to fluctuate depending on who says it, but a lot of people say 80, 90% of success is just showing up each day, getting out of bed, getting your butt moving. And I believe that's true. For me, my success has come through just showing up and working hard every single day. And you wouldn't believe how many agents don't do that. Whatever your business is going to look like, you have to be consistent day in and day out, and on a consistent basis. Whether you work weekends or not, whatever your schedule looks like, if it's 5 days a week, work for 5 days a week. If you work 6 days a week, work for 6 days a week. I worked 7 days a week for years in my business. I don't do that anymore because now I have a family. But whatever that looks like for you, whatever your schedule looks like, show up each and every day, because you can never catch any long-term momentum if you're not being consistent in your business. Consistency is a very, very important key that you have to practice. Number 2 is when you show up every day, what are you doing? What kind of work are you actually putting into motion? What are you putting into the business? Are you just doing busy work that doesn't really generate any money for the business? Are you not trying to get new clients each and every day? And I would call this activity. Number 2 has to be based on activity. When I say activity, there's a lot of things you can do in your business that aren't activity-wise. You know how many agents I know that have 40, 50 contracts with different insurance companies, but they don't sell anything because all they're doing every day is filling out contracts, going to trainings, going to events. Those things are important, don't get me wrong. But if you're never taking any time to have income-producing activity, your business is never going to get off the ground. Make sure that your time is spent 75 to 80% at least in income-producing activity. Income-producing activities are mainly just getting in front of clients and customers, no matter what that looks like, whether you're making cold calls, whether you're buying leads, whether you're door knocking, whether you're sitting at events, whether you're participating in events, whether you're holding seminars, whatever it might be, my friends, you have to figure out a way to get a lot of people in front of you each and every week. That consistent activity, income-producing activity, is going to bode well for you. It really does come down to that more so than anything else. What separates the mega producers from the wannabe producers, the mega producers understand that you have to sit with 10, 20, 30 people a week in order to be successful and play that numbers game. That activity is what's going to bode well for your business, whether you're selling over the phone, whether you're selling in person, whether you're doing a mixture of the two. It all comes about by having conversations with potential customers on a regular basis. This is so simple, but you wouldn't believe how many agents don't understand this. Come up with a strategy, come up with a plan to have income-producing activity be the majority of what you do, and then the remaining 20, 25% is that paperwork, the contracts, those kind of things. But a majority of your time should be spent out in the field, talking to customers, selling. Whatever you do, make sure that your plan involves consistently having activity in your business, and you're going to do well. And I believe that it's as simple as that, guys. Have that in mind, that you need to be having activity, talking to clients, getting in front of clients, getting in front of prospective clients. And if you can do that, even if you're not the greatest salesperson, law of large numbers is going to bode well for you, and you're going to produce a lot more than probably 99% of all other agents do. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this was helpful for you. If you did like this video, do me a favor, drop a like in it so more people just like you can see it. Comment your thoughts down in the description. Am I right about this? Am I wrong? Am I completely off center here? Let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to get into a dialogue with you folks. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell so you're notified when we upload. We put up 3 videos a week for agents like you to help you be successful. And until next time, here's to yours and your success.